Yo, what's going on, YouTube? Hey. It's gonna be a short little video today, bro. I want to talk about this one thing that's been on my mind since 2K23. You know, saying we started getting the leaks, bro. And it's honestly been on my mind before that, but I think this is the year I finally speak out on it. So, you know, saying I'm finally making this video, bro. I need this to be in 2K23, bro. It's been my. A lot of you guys might not agree, but for the few that understand what I'm talking about, bro, this is for you. So I started playing my team around and this has nothing to do with my team, by the way. I started playing my team around 2K16 and didn't really start getting into it until like 2K18-ish. You know what I'm saying? And I would say, bro, there's a stat. There's this. It's not even stats. Other than stats, is this section called tendencies. Everybody has it, right? When you make a my player, it has tendencies, right? And the tendencies explain your my player at a deeper level than what you can comprehend, you know what I'm saying? So they explain why he does this at certain moments, what he does when he drives, why he doesn't dunk the ball every time you drive, even though you have a 90 drive and dunk, why he doesn't get steals half of the time, even though you have a 90 on ball steal, why he doesn't, you know, do certain things even though you have the stat to do it. It's all about tendencies, you know what I'm saying? It's all about that. So tendencies, basically, there's a lot of tendencies for each category of the game. For defense, they got pass interception, why you don't get interceptions even though you have intercepted on silver or maybe, and you got like an 85 steal, why you can't block shots even if you have an 80 plus block, you know what I'm saying? Or now this one is funny. Why do you foul even though you press square one single time? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, all that has to do with tendencies. You know, stats explain your player to a surface level, but when you get deeper, tendencies is the one thing that matters, or another thing that matters when you're making your my player. And what had me so excited for tendencies, or had me thinking that, okay, 2K is going to pay more attention to it, is what Mike Wang sent out his tweet saying, for the steal rating, the higher you go, the more steals you'll get, obviously. But there are additional intangible benefits at 70, 80, and 90. So if you care about steals, try to hit those thresholds. That has me thinking, okay, at 70, are you going to increase the tendency of an on-ball steal, or 80, 90, we're going to get some different animations? You know what I'm saying? Obviously, we probably couldn't get different animations, but that was what I was thinking at the time. If 2K implements the tendency system correctly and have it so when you're making your my player, you have to pay attention to that. That can add so much more detail when you're making your my player. That this could be one of the best 2Ks, or not the best 2K, because you know best 2K comes with the gameplay. You know, so you gotta have some crisp gameplay. But when it comes to the top 2Ks, where it comes to just individuality, when it comes to making your builds, this would be up there, honestly. Yes, and I got this idea from my team, like I told you guys, because everybody in my team got different tendencies. You know what I'm saying? It's to the point where, yo, tendencies actually matter in my team, you know what I'm saying? So if you have a 90 driving dunk, but you know what I'm saying, your driving dunk tendency is like a 40, you might take a layup here and there when it's like a person or two in the paint, or they're around the paint to contest you. You start getting more ghost contests. All that stuff matters, and I'm pretty sure once even if nobody contests you, you want to dunk that damn ball, bro. You want to dunk the ball, right? So that's why people are so the cards in my team are so overpowered. A 99 3-point shot in my team is way more deadly than my career, because plus they have the badges got around you, but their tendencies as well. A 99 driving dunk in my team is way more dangerous in my team, just because of those tendencies. And if you have a certain my player and everything, you know, see a certain build, a certain height, the tendencies could go up and down. You know, understand? So saying they have to find a way to implement that, because that could be very, very, you know, useful in the future. There's hella ways they can implement a tendency system in the game, right? They could give us our stats, you make your player, but you know, saying depending on how you play and all that, they can have a tendency system, you know, or they can make more use of the Gatorade facility and have a tendency system where you can just rate your tendencies to a point where you can have them all at 99 or something like that. But if you still have a 70 drive and dunk, and you have a 99 driving dunk tendency, you still wouldn't make every single dunk. You understand what I'm saying? You'll miss a lot more dunks because that's still a 70 driving dunk. So it's not going to be broken. Remember, tendencies is only so you would dunk the ball when you're supposed to dunk the ball, right? Of course. So if you're like 6'2" and you have at least a 70 drive and dunk, every time you're open and it's a wide open dunk, you'll take the dunk, right? So if you take a layup, you'll take a layup. But if you want to take a dunk, you'll take the dunk. That's all we care about, right? I know you guys hating when there's a wide open lane, but there's somebody there, but he's not really contesting you, and your guy decides to do a layup, right? It's so annoying, right? I understand some of you guys get that, but some of you guys may not have get that because you guys have a higher driving dunk. So when it's time to dunk, your guy's gonna dunk. But yes, that's happened to me quite a few times. I thrown a few games because I got blocked and my guy was supposed to dunk the ball, but he didn't dunk. You know what I'm saying? I always wanted 2K to do something about that. You know, like, and now it feels like it's going to be a lost thing because yo, that has so much potential. That has so much potential. Standing dunk. They have a tendency for anything in the game. Standing dunk, driving dunk, a flashy dunk, an alley-oop, a putback dunk. Bruh, people don't get putback dunks, bro. I know everybody's putback dunk tendency is low. Even my guard, he has putback balls on Hall of Fame, but it really doesn't matter because, of course, he probably has a high dunk, but the tendency itself is pretty low. I already know it's low, bro. I'm telling you, that's why he doesn't get any putback dunks. It is what it is, bro. You can have a 60 driving dunk, but if you don't have that tendency, you're not going to be dunking at all. You know what I'm saying? The 60 driving dunk, you know what I'm saying? That's at the point to where you can do rim grazes and all that. But most times, you'll do a layup just because it's not that high, plus your tendency is not that good. You know what I'm saying? But 2K, probably they probably have a good reason for it. Maybe if the tendency is too high and the dunk rate is too low, then you'll start to miss wide open dunks, and that's where they got to find the balance. You feel what I'm saying? They have tendencies for everything. When you're driving, the spot up drive, the off screen drive, the drive right, driving crossover, driving spin. They also have some for AIs too. Like some of these are for AIs. See, some of the tendencies that do not matter, or it's for AIs, 2K put that on a 0, you know what I'm saying, for my team, like the post up, primary shimmy shot, you know what I'm saying, driving double crossover, all that nonsense. I know this is a bunch of nerd talk, but you know, see, when you get into like how deep 2K actually is, you're gonna start having these nerd talks. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people is not gonna mess with this, or not. This is not gonna keep the attention of everybody, but this is something I want to see in the game. You know what I'm saying? I know it's geeky. You know, it puts people to sleep, but if tendencies actually matter, your my player will be 10 times better, and it will be balanced too. You know what I'm saying? But we have to trust 2K to keep that balance. But let me know if you understand what I'm talking about in the comment section. And let me know if you would like that in 2K23. Because I have been waiting for tendencies to actually matter for about 3 years now. Because, yeah, they actually matter when it comes to my team. So, of course, they'll matter when it comes to your mod players. So, anyway, I'm out, fellas. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe if you're new. And I'm sorry to bore you. I hope I didn't bore you too much. And I'm out. Peace.